long time since I used my nut. You got yours, and I got mine. I think it's about time for Jack, Lil Blood TV, back again. Powered by Thakur Media. Man, hometown fucking hero.
What up, Blood?
Hometown fucking hero. Dig this though. No, for real. Sitting across from me, I got a brother, hometown hero, like I said. I'm gonna keep it real. First, I didn't understand. And the reason why I say understand, because I was going off the he say, she say, and I can admit. And what I mean by that, I didn't have a relationship with you.
Right.
So my relationship with you was with the next person was thinking, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
And I remember one day, I wasn't even popping. I was just still coming up. You had hit me to get on the Juvie record.
Yeah.
And, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga put me on a, like, you feel me? Like, nigga could have put anybody in the world on the Juvie record. This nigga put me on the Juvie record. Like, what the fuck is you niggas talking about? Let me build my own relationship. And since then, I've been on the move. I see this nigga in the airport going here. I done been in big rooms with the nigga. Miami. So we in Miami. Mozzy hit me. Like, man, we about to do this rollout for CMG. Bruh, come to Miami with me.
Yeah.
I go to Miami. And not only was you a stand-up guy, but the Yo Gottis and the black youngsters and the, hey, this Lil Blood, he one of the niggas from the crib. Woo, like genuine. And I salute you for that. DaBoyDame.
What's happening, man?
How you doing, King?
I'm good, bro.
Shit, it's blessed for you to pull up. Like I said, I reached out and nigga, I got you. You feel me? And we here.
You know, that Miami stuff is easy though. Like when I seen, you know, I had joy. You know, remember I seen him like, you know, because of course we did the Mozzy deal, and you know, CMG is a lot of niggas.
Right.
And it's a lot of niggas from like, you know, streetwise. So you kind of be careful when you come around. Because, you know, you responsible for who you come around with.
Right.
So, you know, the first couple times Mozzy came around us, it was just him and Davo. But I already had a relationship with Mozzy. But I think they was on some like, man, we just trying to get in before we start bringing our people through. So when we did the Billboard shoot and you popped up, you know, I was just glad because I'm like, oh, that's somebody from the crib though. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, like, when you got the stats that you got and you know, God willing, if niggas wanted to research who you was, like we wasn't lying when I was telling them like, yo, this one of the guys at home. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not.
Lock in with him, even if it's you know our homie YG, big homie YG, who rock with Bag or Trip Star or anybody, you know,
definitely.
G people like. I mean, from the crib, it's like seeing your cousin out of town because it's rare that we run into each other outside of LA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm usually just the only West Coast Oakland nigga like in that circle of CMG. So of course when you see a nigga from home, you like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So nah, that was too easy to do, man.
But definitely, but you know, even then some niggas be acting weird. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you was more like, you know, like the homie, the big homie nigga. You was more like, hey bro, fuck with bro. Like make sure you wasn't just this him and you know, you was making sure like, no nigga, you feel me? And,
because you know, like CMG, they just believe like if you stand on a nigga, CMG is like, that's our nigga though. You know what I'm saying? So like, of course niggas could be like, yeah, that's Bloody from the crib. But if you like tell a nigga like, no, that's my guy.
Right. So
to them it's a different respect. You know, like how, you know, you can meet a nigga one day and they can brush you off, but if you meet him through the right nigga, the nigga damn near adopt you as they friend. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So, what was your tweak? How you and Gotti?
Yeah, man. So, you know, I used to do intern at the radio station and at KML, and I was there for maybe like 3-4 years. But, you know, I made a realization that these niggas make too much money to work for 4 hours a day. Nobody gonna quit that type of job. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you hustling and you gotta do one play a month. It's like, why do something else?
Right.
So, it's only really like 3 or 4 spots up there that's gonna make that money, and I knew I had to find something new. And but one thing I was good at when artists used to come to the radio station, I was the one that the station called for all the extracurricular shit.
Right.
You know, you needed this, you needed that. Like, so it was the same thing. Like when Gotti and them came out here, I just went to the show just to go, like, you know, I was a fan of Gotti, the touchdown and all that, the gangster grills he had. So I just was going over there to politic for Big Von and My Emotion. Like, I don't know if they was too familiar with him, but I was just trying to build a relationship. Like, man, we fuck with you, Von, like this song, My Emotion. But it was really me liking the song.
Right.
And for some reason, his cousin, B Mims, like, took a liking to me. And every time they came to Cali, he'd hit me.
Right.
And nigga invited me to the studio one day, text me like, man, here go the address, pull up. Man, that shit was in L.A. You know how niggas think Cali is all close.
Yeah.
So I was in Oakland at the time. I said, fuck it. I just jumped in the whip and drove to L.A. and had a bunch of beats. And I was just, because that's when like Mustard was cracking. So all the niggas was trying to get that I'm Different and R.I.P. songs and shit. So man, I'm playing a bunch of beats. Them shits was trash though. And man, I called Pilo like, bro, I got one more beat to play. Send me a beat. And that shit ended up being Act Right.
Right.
And you know, he kind of like dissing niggas on there, like, cause he was about to send me back on some like going back to the Bay. That's why he started off like, cause I was catching L's. I probably played 10 beats, all trash.
Right.
And the studio just was like, man, this shit hard. And Jeezy fucked with it, put YG on there, and shit, they just thought I knew what I was talking about. So you
quarterbacked that?
Yeah.
All the way through.
And I've been with Bruh since then. What's that, 2014? So
I remember they shot that video on the West.
Yep.
Yeah.
We went through the East, the West, Frisco, Vallejo. Yeah, we went through.
I remember, I think it was a couple of years ago, this before Mozzy had the CMG thing. I was flying out to L.A. For his birthday. He was on the same flight. Shout out, Dame, too. You gave me the game.
I taught you the wiggle.
Yeah.
I taught you that flight wiggle.
You gave me the game. I was just about to say that. I've been using that shit ever since. I ain't even about to give you niggas the game, though. But yeah, I've been using that shit ever since. Shout out Southwest.
Yeah.
But we was having a conversation. I said, bro, why do you think people hate Mozzy like that?
Yeah.
And you said something like, fuck, I'm trying to get it verbatim. I know it was something in a sense, it was like not shock, but it was something to where like they were scared of the success, like they was hating on,
like he the winner.
Right.
Yeah. So like what come with winning is that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at classic sports teams, like niggas hate the Cowboys, niggas hate the Niners, niggas hate the Lakers, the Warriors now. Like
right.
Because at one point they loved it. They loved them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the nigga like talented. Like he out rapping.
Right.
Not just us. Like you could put him next to New York niggas.
Right.
And I think, you know, the success is just like it bothers people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Because it almost I think for him it's crazy. They think he untouchable. Like they think he can't get reached. Like, you know, when you blow up.
Right.
But they don't know, like, if you know him, you can still reach him.
Right.
You call Davo, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't hard to access. It's just people come up with this narrative, like you said in the intro, like the he say, she say, like, people come up with these narratives of like how you can't reach somebody because they can't reach them. So like, instead of just saying like, oh, I don't know how to catch bro.
Right.
First thing you guys say, oh, that nigga fake nigga.
Right.
You know, I deal with it like you deal with it. Like, if they can't reach you, they got to make a reach because it look like you a sucker. Like, how you that nigga, you can't reach another nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And so, you say you that nigga.
Yeah. So you got to make an excuse. Oh, niggas be hating on me, or man, that nigga ain't no real nigga. You be like, then when you meet him, you be like, yeah, it took me 2 people to meet the nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that comes with success, bro. That comes with success.
What was some of the hardest shit you dealt with being from the Bay? So you know, I'm from the Bay, Oakland. And I ain't gonna lie, we get caught up in that, okay, since Dame on, nigga, Dame, put me on.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, put me on. How do you deal with that? Like,
I mean, that shit is an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? I try to just give people at least a conversation.
All right, okay.
Like, I try to give you the information, and what you do with it is what you do with it. Like, you asking me how to get on, and, you know, it's different routes, though. Like, Blood, if you call me and say, look, bro, my little brother rapping, can you come to the studio and holler at you? I'm probably going to say, yeah, because out of respect for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm just in the store or at a restaurant, nigga like, bro, like, put me on. you know, like I'm probably gonna give you a cool 2-3 minute convo, as much info as I can. Right. But you know, I mean, it's part of what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Like they say I'm the A&R of the base, so I think radio taught me how to deal with that though. Cause you know when you're an intern at radio, they think you down there the program director.
Right.
Put my song on the radio. So like I learned from there, just like I'm never gonna say don't give me your music. Give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta text me, DM me to listen to it, don't forget, I'm gonna listen to it. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But if you ask me like, how can I make it better? I'm always gonna give you my advice.
Right, right.
So I just try to stay solid. Like that's all I can stay. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking from okay, now step from behind the A&R shit. Now you doing your music shit. You wiggling around as an artist. Do you see some of the struggles now that artists deal with?
Well, technically not, because I'm not asking somebody to put me on. Okay. I think the struggle comes from you looking for somebody to put you on. You know what I'm saying? Like people I see who like successful. Like I was telling me and Big Von had a convo about you the other day, and I was like, I'm like, you know, Blood might be like the most underrated one who got the records. And he was like thinking like, yeah, you know, Mr. Perfect. The back to the ass up flip, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the classic, the Third World, all that. Like, and I was like, but Blood don't ask none of us to do nothing for him. Right, you know what I'm saying? Because I said, when you got the shit, you know who you is. It's when you ask it, like it's when you need somebody to do something for you. Right, where the frustration come. And most of the people who like figured it out, I don't hear these stories from them. Right. Like I don't hear like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Mozzys, you know, Style, and like I don't see these rants from y'all. I don't see the rants from, you know, D-Lo got 3 or 4 classic records. Your Offset Gems. Like these people got stuff that if you at Summer Jam, we could play 3 or 4 of your records and the crowd gonna go crazy. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So I think that just be for like I don't have to do that because I ain't looking for somebody to put me on. Right. I damn near think I put myself on by just working.
So I see you. You know, I be tweaking on your Instagram. I see you. In one state, you got a DJ playing your record. Then you boom jump to another state. DJ playing your record, and that was the record with Ross and EST.
Oh yeah, my first one.
Yeah, your first record. Did you take that upon yourself? Like, fuck it, to get this shit some motion, I gotta, because I think you was hitting like 2-3 states in like a day or two. Like, you was moving.
I mean, you know, I come from radio and I'm a DJ. So I still believe in like that hand-to-hand conversation with people. And of course, like, you know, I'm at Def Jam too. So like they set up some stuff with me, but other people was just the relationships I had already. If I'm gonna be in your city, why wouldn't I tap in with you? You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't talk for years about anything. So, you know, people just like to support people they see working.
That's right, doing something.
You know what I'm saying?
So how does that go, bro? Because I honestly don't know. And this is a question I want to know myself. Yeah. Okay, you got a Def Jam situation and a CMG situation. Yeah. How does that work?
So CMG, like I'm technically an employee over there. I'm the A&R. Like I executive produced Gotti last album. I put together records and features for our artists. Like I co-produced the Maybach record for Doug and Future.
That's raw.
You know, and then of course I just did Mozzy last project he just put out. So that's work. That's waking up 9 to 5 type shit.
Right.
But the Def Jam shit is my own shit. Like my shit is play too much. So like, you know, that's my shit. I'm my boss, my artist, that's just my whole. It start with me and end with me.
Right.
So yeah, it don't conflict. Like Def Jam understand too that like I'm CMG. Why would you eliminate me from working with the biggest label in rap right now? Right. That shit gonna benefit y'all. Right. Nah, you just gotta like, you know, get as much as you can out these folks before.
So there's no conflict of interest.
Nah. I mean, all these labels work with each other. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Def Jam is just my own shit. That's Play Too Much, originated in Oakland. That's my shit. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think you can have too much on your plate?
Of course, but I mean, I got a good team. You know what I'm saying? So like for CMG, I'm an employee. You know what I'm saying? For Play Too Much, I got a manager, Mike Brinkley. Gotti low key co-managed me. So he respect like me being my own boss too. So he kind of respect what I got to do.
He push that, don't he?
Yeah. He believe in everybody going to get their own checks and bringing it back some way possible. So, and then like my whole like team on my label is all like women. It's like 4 women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sam, Niece, like Sam do all my album credits and admin stuff. Niece running around studios and everything. So, and then my A&R, Haleen, that's my boy. Like, he signed me to Def Jam, man.
So what are you doing? You on some rapping shit or are you on some Khaled shit?
Nah, it's Khaled. Okay. But you know, like the difference is I ain't gonna be like, you know, I'm inspired by Khaled and DJ Drama. Like first and foremost, them dude, like they the ones who make everybody want to even do this as a DJ, right?
Right.
But
hold on, before you say that, coming from our era. Don't forget the Demolition Man.
No, Demolition Man for sure. But I'm saying like, you know, I would say like on a super mainstream, Khaled is who inspired me to like, oh, I could go get your 3 favorite rappers.
Right.
And put them on one song.
Right now.
So, nah, man, like, but I do understand the difference. I do my own hooks. So as a DJ, you can't really eliminate me. I'm on the song. Right. You know, DJs, we got this thing where like, man, I ain't promoting no other DJ. Right. And that's when like niggas is on the beginning of the song. This the boy, and all that shit. Like niggas be like, bro, I'm not playing that nigga shit. Right. I'm on the hook. So you know what I'm saying? I'm on the hook with your favorite 3 artists.
So how does that work? Like when Khaled go, or even you, when you go get a Ross and a G on the same record, dude, I know you ain't about to cash some niggas out. So do they got like, I mean, I don't know, but I don't know how it works. Do they get a big percentage or something? Because I be thinking like, how the fuck this nigga Khaled can afford Drake and Future on the record?
Yeah, I think that's where your relationships come in. So, like CMG for sure not charging me. That's family. That's like we all work together. And we don't, you know, like we don't keep track of favors over there. So, you know, I don't be like, yo, Gotti, I executive produce your shit. Make sure you clear this. Like, we don't do that, but somebody like Jeezy or Ross, I don't know them. Like I got Ross verse off of DM. You know what I'm saying? So of course, like I probably got a discount because I'm CMG, and it was just like, man, just take care of what I need to be taken care of. But yeah, I think like Ross, Jeezy, I paid them. Nothing crazy though. Like it's a number to where like you like, damn, these niggas fuck with me still. Right. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, everybody get their rightful percentages of like publishing and shit like that. Nah, we just kind of split it down the middle.
Right. That's raw as hell because I ain't gonna lie, I be tweaking on that shit. Like for real, you know, I rap, so I be looking at shit from
the business perspective.
From a business perspective. What made you at what point you like, okay, I'm all the way in with this shit? Like, what point was it when you like, okay, nigga, I'm not about to straddle the fence no more. This is what I'm about to do.
Yeah. I just always seen the possibilities. Like even when I was doing this shit for free, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, like me and Gotti always just been friends for 6-7 years from that. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't never discussed no money. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like the respect of him to seeing me, like, damn, a hustler. Like, I know he good. And if he do need something, he could ask me. But, you know, like, it wasn't until like probably the last 2 years we probably like start breaking bread with each other. And it was funny because even with like the negotiation part of things, you know, he asked me like, man, how much you need? And I'm like, I've been your friend for free. So I don't know how much, like, how do you tell a nigga like, you pay me to continue to be your friend? Like,
right.
Bro, whatever you come up with, bro, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you start seeing little things. Like, every time a nigga wanted to say, fuck this music shit, something happened. Monumental happened. You know, like, Camille was 3-4 years. I'm like, man, this shit is dead. Then I get what Gotti do act right.
Right.
Let's say the shit with Gotti start to get a little still, I get a deal at Motown. You know what I'm saying? To where, like, something always happened to where, like, it just keep a nigga in. Yeah, so I just always see the possibilities in this.
How do you deal with politics?
Like industry politics,
nigga,
or just
how do you deal with politics? Nigga, fuck you talk
about? Man, I try to respect them. You know what I'm saying? I think on the bigger picture, I try to give everybody the bigger picture shit, but I can't force nobody to believe in the bigger picture. But I just try to give people examples. Like, if I know, because I think we just said this off the air too, like, bro, we all connected at home somehow. A nigga cousin is cool with this nigga brother. A nigga best friend is this nigga brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know each other from some way. So, like, I give everybody their respect. They give me my respect to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the Feelings video, I'm really in 2 different neighborhoods that don't rock. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also respecting their politics. I ain't gonna bring one over there, or I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just try to keep this shit cordial. So I just respect them, bro. I wish we could put it together though, because you know most brands is built up of niggas who don't get along.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's part of this reason this platform is for too. Like I was telling you off camera, I can't be preaching this Usalama shit, this conscious shit, if I'm playing with it, if I'm not helping the culture. You feel me? I can't be a problem to it. So, like I said, if it's deep to where I ain't gonna touch it.
It's untouchable.
It's untouchable. You feel me? Yeah. But if it's some shit to where a nigga can write off, like, come on, man, you niggas tweaking. Like,
it really be pride. Exactly. I'm talking about the touchable shit, the untouchable shit. We get it, but it really just be like pride in the convo. Right. And most of the times, if you could get like certain niggas together, they'll tell you like, oh, I used to play hoop with bro. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, they probably could talk it out. It's just the pride and the extra niggas behind it who be like, nah, fuck this shit.
I get it. I definitely get it. I seen you post a video. Glorilla, she was coming out. And you was helping her take her shoe off.
Oh, yeah. I don't even like feet, but I helped her out.
Yeah. And you said some shit like, nigga, about positions, I think. Like, nigga, you know, each one, it was some shit like that. And I'm like, damn, that's some real shit. Because, you know, from the outside looking in, the motherfucker, man, this Dame, what he doing? Taking the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, like, that was just, you know, some shit that needed to.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like, for CMG, like, bro, we play every position. You know what I'm saying? Like, with a nigga like Gotti, I done been his DJ, hype man, A&R, producer, security. You know what I'm saying? But I also seen him do that. Like, I didn't seen Gotti on some, like, bro, what did you do? Like, you your Gotti, but it, like, he hoodied up. We in the middle of the club. He like, nah, we holding bag down tonight. And it's like, if you can see him do that, like, I can't walk out the hottest little young rap girl. You know what I'm saying? And Glow the homie. Like, she ain't. So what happened was, she was coming out the stage long as hell. She like, yo, I gotta take these shoes off. Right? So as a gentleman, I'm just like, all right, let me, you know what I'm saying? I'll walk you out. Right. And she like, all right, I need you to take my shoes off though. Like, but she made it part of her show. Right. And she like kicked them off, boom, killed the shit, and like, but that's a little homie. Right. You know what I'm saying? I got songs with Glow, like, you know, they ain't charging me for them. Like, right. Nigga, I'm just taking off your shoes.
How was that? How did that connection get made with Glow?
You know, she from Memphis, so
definitely
that was a Gotti jurisdiction play. Like, but you know, he bring everybody around for a couple of minutes and let everybody build their own relationships. But Glow just like, she fresh from the neighborhood. She, you know, got the biggest song. She had this Disneyland to her. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she cool with everybody. She, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't on no, I'm the girl of the clique. Like, she, what's up? She giving you hugs. She down there. Bust down the door, find out you in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, Glow, little homie, she just went #1 today, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Glow up.
The fuck nigga free?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out Glow. Salute to Glow for real.
Glow crazy.
Let's talk about the home for a minute, Dan. Let's talk about home. The pressure, your Dame. Yeah. CMG Dame. Def Jam Dame. A&R the Bay Dame. No, nigga, this is you. Nigga, these is these shoes. Nigga, you walking in, nigga. Hear it. Yeah. The pressure. Like, oh, damn, you don't fuck with the Bay? Yeah. Damn, mind you, this is what I'm hearing about Dame before I had a relationship with Dame. Yeah. And like I said, I'm going off the next motherfucker's opinion. Yeah. And just to see me and, hey, you know what, bro? Get on this record with Juvie. I never been at that time, nigga. That was the biggest, you feel me, shit of my life. Like, you know what I mean? And then I'm like, damn. Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, this nigga ain't did that towards me. How do you deal with come on, like, what the fuck? Like,
man, you got to create your own program. Where it's like, you got to be prepared for it. Like, I can't, like, I said this one day, I think Gotti stole my quote too. But I said something like, to some niggas, I'm the realest nigga in the world. To other niggas, I'm the fakest nigga in the world. But I'm content with you thinking that, though.
Right.
Because, like, even the fake niggas who do that shit, like, I kind of play this mind game to where, like, y'all got enough respect for me because y'all know I won't expose why y'all think I'm the fake nigga.
Right.
Because if I really told a story, niggas will be like, oh, shit, that's why that nigga don't fuck with you?
Right.
Because, like, truly, I don't have no inner dealings with these people who got, like,
this animosity.
Even, like, growing up in little neighborhood situations, I might not fuck with a nigga because of my brothers or anybody like that. Like, they ain't rappers.
Right.
So it's only rappers who say I'm the fakest nigga because clearly something ain't working for them rapping.
Right.
So I kind of accept that. But man, I'm really open though. Like if you can catch up with me, if you can find somebody to link us, like I'm not that hard to get in touch with. The pressure is I just had a comment with the homie. He pulled me aside in the club. We be going at it in my comments a lot. So he pulled me to the side yesterday, let me know like, bro, ain't no beef. I just be doing this. But I had to tell him, like, a lot of people be upset they're not privileged to the conversation and the plans that's happening.
Say that again.
A lot of people is really just upset they're not privileged to the plans and the shit that's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, my next release, something from the crib. Nobody know. You know what I'm saying? The release after that, somebody from the crib. And it's like, of course, when you get on, everybody wants you to look out for everybody, but I got to solidify myself too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think Mozzy, the first West Coast artist on CMG. Like, that's almost a 5-year, 6-year play for me. Because we was hollering at him doing Blotted Our Days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we actually flew other artists from the Bay to meet with CMG too. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just people don't know this stuff. And like I said, the homie in the club yesterday was like, man, I kind of was feeling a way about you, but somebody told me when you was at Motown, like when I was at Motown, I had an open door policy for Bay Area niggas.
Right.
It was like niggas who just started rapping that day who came up there to meet with me to go to the label. And I just was doing it. One, I had the opportunity to actually start signing people.
Right.
Then two, I like to just create experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's a big thing at home was like, a lot of people was giving people knowledge and game on shit, but never even had the opportunity.
Right.
So, like, imagine a nigga telling you, man, the labels, they never even had to label me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us at home, I just always made sure, like, when I got the juice to do it, it's always been open door.
Definitely.
It's just, can you catch me, I guess, because I ain't there every day. You know what I'm saying?
And then you don't want to make yourself accessible for just anybody anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I think I fucked up like that early on in my career, just fucking with any and everybody. False friendships. You know, I done had Serb friendships. Mr. Perfect popping right now, so I got Mr. Perfect friendships. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think you lose your value.
Yeah, I learned that too. Right. But at the same time, it probably benefited you too because niggas knew like, oh, that's blood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, it's niggas who get records and niggas don't have no resume.
Right.
And then niggas is trying to reverse be around everybody to show like, nah, I'm from here or there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, of course, being too accessible could be a downfall for people. But I mean, it's how you manage it. Like, I think like you and styling them, like, even before I started this, like I used to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was inspirational to like, styling is the one who inspired me to start my own label.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
styling is a lot of people inspiration, bro. Kudos.
I mean, he was the first one. I mean, you know, I'm from 19th and Market, so, but outside of that, he was like the first nigga that I seen, like, oh, I like physically could drive and see styling.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like, oh, he around the corner from y'all, who had like, I don't know if the business was right, but that shit looked like a real record label to me.
Right.
And but it was always one of them things like my cousins and them knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was reachable. So like, you know, seeing y'all early on, like YouTube videos and y'all on songs with these people. Like, to me, y'all was like the first like ones.
Right.
Because I didn't shout out to Thiz and them, but I wasn't in the music industry when Thiz was going crazy. Like, I was a kid.
Right.
Like,
Definitely.
I didn't even care about what an A&R was. Like, but like when I got like 17, 18, I seen y'all, I was like, wait, that's almost like Cash Money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a conglomerate of niggas who like got this coming. I'm like, oh shit, T-shirts, videos, like this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely. Shout out to Jay, man. I tell people all the time, he changed my life.
Best beat selector in the Bay is Jay Styles.
Think so?
Ain't nobody pick a better beats than Styles.
Shout out, salute to Jay. Question: when is it that a nigga didn't just spend too much money? You get what I'm saying? We was kind of just having this conversation off camera. Yeah. Like, you saying basically like the natural route, either the money route or the natural route. When is it? How I'm trying to word it? How do I know when to pull in or pull out?
I think
you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think when it comes to like money in the industry, me, in my opinion, if you ain't seeing no results from it, I'm not spending the money. Like, that's just me personally.
Right,
like,
makes sense.
And one thing I always was iffy about with money, like, I don't mind promoting stuff. That costs money. Flyers, T-shirts, banners, all that shit. I can't buy a nigga to like my music though. I don't believe in that, because you basically, like, you could treat me like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a nigga needs some more money, I could just like another song of yours. I could buy your, like, that ain't authentic to me.
Right.
Even like records that I've been a part of, like local records from RLD, I Can't Stand You, suing them with the Up record, stuff like Days Low, Try Me, Kamaya, How Does It Feel? I never spent no money.
Right.
I mean, one, they wasn't signing me, but two, I was just a nigga who liked the song and gave it to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I hear people like trying to buy a nigga, like, you can't even pay me to play your record.
Right.
Like, one, money is good, so I'm not, struggling to where I need your $200 to play your song. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't me. So I don't really believe in that, but some niggas do believe in that idea. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But so if a nigga has successfully paid niggas to like his record, tell me who they is, because I need to know the record.
Right.
Because a nigga ain't never paid me to like a record.
And I think, you know how when you selling dope back in the day, and a knock could be like, come on, nephew, man, juice me up, man. I got one on the hook, man. You just need, just give me this 10. I'm going to have him spending all night.
Right.
I think once you do that, a motherfucker just look at you like that. Like, you feel me? I'm just going to keep making a motherfucker spin. That's what I think. But I also think, too, I done seen money get people indoors. You get what I'm saying?
They buy the relationship, though.
Right.
Because, like, if a nigga truly like your song, right, like, right, I don't think you ever gave anybody a dime.
No, sir.
Right? But you can play that at Summer Jam and the whole arena go crazy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Now, did the right eyes catch it when the song first came out? Maybe not. But that's just because the right eyes didn't catch it. But, I promise you today, if you play it at a Summer Jam when the record labels is there because the artist is there, they're going to ask, whose song is that?
Definitely.
And we tell them all the time, bro, that shit is 8 years old. Oh, damn. What else they got?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just natural people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Styler didn't pay for, I'm getting cake like every day of my birthday.
Right.
That's not like, and these is classic records at home.
Yes, sir.
The only thing I say is like spending on promoting it, but you ain't spending to like it. That's two different things.
Right.
Promoting it is just, oh God, we getting 5,000 shirts that say every day my birthday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna get a fucking billboard to say free Mozzy. That's promoting your record.
Definitely.
That's just paying bills. You know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't pay no niggas to like a song.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Your new music.
Yeah.
You rolling out.
Yeah.
You got a new single, Gearing Up.
Yeah.
You just shot a fucking movie. First nigga from the home who shot a real motherfucking video at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Bust open the budget. Gotti. That's Gotti or Def Jam?
No, that's Def Jam. Okay. We made Def Jam pay that one. Gotti popped up. Yeah.
I said, hold on, this nigga is at Universal Studios.
Man, that shit was crazy, bro, because that shit was like top flight security to get in, but we had like 65 to 70 people in there.
Yeah.
Like I say, Project Papa. So the song is Hood Go Crazy, Jeezy, Gotti, and Project Papa. Pop had his homies come through there. I had some of my people. Gotti had some of our team, but it's crazy. Like that shit is like you gotta turn your ID in to get in. The past Big Rich and Project Level came out there. They was
Big Rich.
PAs for the director and shit. And man, we shot at the Hancock House, the Will Smith movie, Elm Street, the Freddy Krueger shit. It was right next to Jaws and all that shit. So
question, not to cut you off. Did they build like neighborhoods inside that shit?
Yeah, that's really like real houses, but there's nothing inside.
Right. It's just
houses.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's like you can get. It's a bunch of different shit. It's like a whole New York back there. It's like a alley to make it look like it's raining. It's crazy that shit. So yeah, they shot Hancock, Back to the Future, and now Hood Go Crazy. And yeah, we tried to make it as like Oakland as possible. You know what I'm saying? Pop in there, I'm in there. Lou Do Too Much is acting a fool in there. He and everybody seen. So Lou threw the video. The producer from the crib, MD, myself, like, man, we put on for the crib. The crib should be happy with this one.
You ever had a cry moment, like just sat back and just thank God, like, and damn near cried from where you was at to where you at now?
I had like moments where like I sat in the car and just like vibed out on some like, damn, I did this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shedding no tears, but like it's definitely those moments where you like, you know, like the best thing about the certain shit is that I do is like seeing people who get to be a part of it and they people being happy for them. Like Project Papa is like posting up his homies texting him because they was allowed to come to the video.
Right.
Like, Pa, I'm just happy for you. I'm proud of you. They just sent me a picture and I'm like sitting back smiling. Pop like killed his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeezy and Gotti like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like the record label on some like, man, who is?
Right.
I'm like, bro, he a star. So like it's dope. And we had like makeup artists, little homegirl Gier, like we was on the movie set. Like it's the first time like one of the girls in the video, Big Monty from the crib, they showed me her picture. I'm like, she from home. Make sure she in the video. Not even on no like bikini shit. Like, nah, let her be the girl jogging in the hood. Like, so my shit is like, I get the enjoyment of watching the people be happy for the people who getting the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my like sit back moment. Like, all right, we did that. You know what I'm saying?
10 years from now, where we gonna see Dame?
Man, I got my own label now, but hopefully, you know, we get this renaissance of Bay Area artists, and we be the next CMG, QC, Play Too Much. You know what I'm saying? Like we inspired by styling and y'all, so like we pay homage to y'all in some form or some way. But we get to be one of them labels like you gotta respect Def Jam, Death Row, Bad Boy, Rough. Like we won't play too much to be like, oh shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely what I'm trying to do with this podcast, man. And you know, I'm gonna need your help.
Yeah.
What I mean by that, it's not even just no money or nothing like that. It's just resources, you know. Each one teach one type shit. And you know, I'm not afraid. I don't have no prior issue. You know, I'm not afraid to tap in. To you know, get advice and shit like that. You know, run these motherfuckers, play too much, nigga. Y'all got a home. You feel me? Send me your artists. You get what I'm saying? Like we gotta really we gotta be the change that we want in this world, bro. Like, you know,
and you work though, not to cut you off. I respect it. So it's like niggas don't mind ever helping or assisting somebody who already building on their own. Like the fact that you already traveling to the LAs and Fresno's, you pulling up on interviews. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just like taking the, oh, you can't make it here, so fuck it. Like you like, fuck it, we'll pull up. So that type of stuff, like when niggas do come to town, that's one of the things like Blood pull up.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so no, that's easy, man.
Definitely. You were telling me one time, it's a whole nother different program from the South than the West Coast. You was like, man, a little baby can damn near be in the South and get 100, 200, 300,000 a show. Nigga, you come to California, nigga, that might not gonna happen.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You feel me?
Everybody take a discount out here.
Everybody take. Why?
One, we don't have the venues like they do. You know, you go to Mississippi, Memphis, they clubs hold 1,000 people minimum.
A club.
Okay. They got clubs. We don't have clubs right now in the Bay Area.
Right.
You know, if I'm a promoter and I can fit 1,000 in, I don't mind giving you 50,000 because I know I'm charging these niggas 100 to get in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really just that. Like the economy is just different. Like
right.
If we had clubs that could hold 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000. Niggas wouldn't have no issue paying that price.
Right.
We also ain't about to let no niggas play us. Like, you charge a nigga 50,000 and the max that I can make is 20,000. Don't even make sense to do it. I'd rather just fucking throw a party with Big Von and DaBoyDame. Like, DJs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just economy, but you got to still come to California, though.
Got to.
Yeah. And it's a blessing if we could get some of their bread.
Before we go, I just want to salute you, give you your flowers, bro. I appreciate you pulling up. Like I said, when I tap in, you ain't never on no iffy type shit with a nigga. Yeah. So I definitely appreciate you. Whenever you rolling out, pull up, nigga. Yike up to this motherfucker.
No, we got to.
Yeah, fuck with me.
We gotta put you on the media list though now.
Yeah, come on.
You gotta come to the listening sessions as the media now.
Yeah, come on, it's good. Not only that, what advice? What advice do you have for I'm not even gonna say up and coming artists. I'm gonna say for the artists that's been in it, that's moving. The Lil Bloods, the Offset Gems, the Jay Stallings. What advice do you have for us?
I always believe in staying consistent, but at the same time, make everything a moment. You know, like you about to drop a project or an album, make niggas think like, you know what I'm saying? It's the biggest shit that's about to come out.
Okay.
So I think when people do that, it make people respect it. Like, you know, a nigga like Khaled drop, it's a 3-week promo before we even get a snippet.
Right.
But we know Khaled coming with Lil Baby and Drake, and God believed, and God did, and it's just a moment to where, like, by the time it dropped, everybody like, okay, what's the song? Hopefully they like it, and if they don't like it, it is what it is. But I just think everybody, like, from the crib, we just got to continue to make moments. Like, when I'm driving, I see Offset Gym billboard by Grand Lake Theater. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see T-shirts or anything. Like, we just got to make niggas, like, don't let niggas think we regular.
Okay.
Ever think we regular. Like, you Blood. Like, you got records to your name. Like, when you drop, it should be a moment in the Bay, no matter what.
Period.
No matter who else dropping, big, not like, treat your shit like if Khaled dropping. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just fucking go to video. I'm just put my shit out. Y'all fuck with it. A few comments like, build that shit. Like, let niggas think like, oh shit, Blood coming.
Right.
Like, let me get out his way because I know he about to do something crazy.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Where can the people find you at?
Man, everything for me is DaBoyDame. DaBoyDame, and then I be outside. I pop out to a few.
Nigga, you ain't outside, nigga.
Pop out, man. People ready. Listen, I was just out yesterday. Somebody see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if you know my people, just holler at them. Like, it ain't hard.
Right,
we still one area, bro.
Definitely. Like I said, I appreciate you, bro. Salute. Anytime, my nigga.
Nah, I appreciate this, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm locked in.
Yes, sir.